it's really tough to get others excited for things that you're not excited about yourself. It's really tough to put a face that says,
You're telling me,
I can't believe you trying to.
what do you mean?
Welcome back, guys, to Pastor's Coffee. I'm Brooks. This is Stiff, and it is episode 54. I'm going to keep getting it up there, buddy.
Going.
How's your week?
It's been going good. More of a tough week. Got a lock-in this Friday.
Oh, man.
I haven't been sleeping now too much. Albina would say different because I sleep longer than she does. See, the problem is that she goes to bed after I go to sleep, and then she wakes up before I wake up. So I can't say much. But we do got a lock-in coming up this week, and I am excited for it. Not excited about staying up all night, and then Saturday having worship practice and a birthday party to go to. So it's going to be a rough weekend in sleep regards, but overall a good weekend for that. Got a couple things queued up. I guess by the time this goes out, the lock-in will be happening, so I can say what we're doing. We're going to play a big clue game, which I'm really excited for, that we've put together, or still putting together as I speak here on a Wednesday. But a lot of preparation goes into it, but I think it's going to be a fun time, kind of using the whole church as they can go around and look for clues, and that's kind of our big game for the night, but we'll go to Walmart and get random things to build. I forget what it's called, but it's that lion-looking dude in Egypt. They have to build that out of cardboard boxes or whatever they decide to buy at Walmart. I kind of just give them $50 and tell them to go into Walmart and get supplies in 30 minutes for that. But other than that, we have a couple things going on that night, but I'm looking forward to it. But how about you? How'd your week go?
Oh, man. It's been good. Monday, went back to the alma mater. Answered questions about you a lot of the time. So people just think we're a package deal, I guess.
Listen,
but
we are a package deal. Okay. we come together. Okay. You can continue.
Okay, thanks. But I told everybody you were doing good, so I hope that's true. But
it is. That's going good.
All right, I was just making sure.
What kind of questions?
I can't tell you that, but there was, really, I did get a lot of questions about you. So people just think we talk every week. So, but it was good. Yeah, it was good to see everybody. I went and saw a lot of old friends and spoke for Styles' advisor at chapel. So all the pastoral majors, that was neat to answer questions, and just it feels like it's just been a long time since we've been in college. And then, you have other feelings of when you get there and it feels like yesterday. So it's just kind of weird. But I did that, and then I got to speak for the athletic banquet, which was pretty neat because these seniors would have been the last teammates that I would have had. So that was kind of neat to come back for their last crazy one and seeing Ezra. And so I know it feels weird. So, but that was pretty neat. Catching up with them. So that was Monday. That was all day. Monday I got to grab lunch with Coach Barton, spend some time with him, and
the GOAT.
That's for sure. And then yesterday was a little bit more chill day. I just was kind of exhausted from that, so I spent a little bit of time in the office, and then went home and enjoyed the weather. It's been nice. Nice down your way, or?
Oh, it's beautiful. I'm living a shorts and t-shirt kind of life. I did that all winter too, but now I am not freezing while I'm doing it.
It's acceptable.
So. Yeah. But yeah, the weather is beautiful. Haven't got a lot of rain, which is nice. But of course, the only day it did rain was Sunday, so we couldn't go outside and actually do something.
Oh man. Yeah.
But I am looking forward to going out and getting some wiffle ball and kickball going and all of that stuff. And but if you haven't looked at our merch, you should, because it's pretty great. Website isn't up and running yet, but you can always text us and say,
hey, something you can do. Yeah,
I want this and that size. I literally had to cough. This pastor's coffee mug is really fire as well. You should get it.
It is a nice mug. Yeah.
So just let us know. We'll let you know when the website drops, and you can just go order it on there, which is pretty fire. But anyway, today's topic, Brooks over here has it, and so he'll introduce it. So
yeah, I just was kind of thinking and picking your brain, and obviously I was the one that brought it up. So if you want me to go first, that's fine. But the topic is, and it's really just a leadership topic overall, and it can apply to ministry and in our context, youth ministry, or just leadership in general. So this would be two parts. So there's a lot of different places so we could go with it. Okay. First way would go, when do you decide that change needs to happen in anything? And from it, we'll take a ministry perspective, but this would be for anybody applying to anybody. When does change need to happen in a ministry? And I'll let you think on it if you need, but if you got something, go for it, or I can go first.
I'll go ahead and go real quick. I think when change is needed in ministry, you often, and I know people can kind of have some backlash on this, but when people start saying some things about the way things are going, I know we can often, as pastors, kind of push that to the side because we just have a lot of things going on and a lot of people talking to us. Yeah. But like when you see a consistent, like, it would be nice if we had this in our church, or it would be nice if this was happening, or have you ever thought about doing this?
Sure. Yeah.
Like I think we have to take that as input. I think when we don't listen to the people we're supposed to be shepherding, we can't shepherd them as good. And I'm not going to get in any details of a ministry, but like I've done this recently. I've seen a lot of people in need of this ministry, and I think it's needed. And I brought up to pastors and deacons saying what they were thought, and they had some great insights and everything. So it's something we can put forward. But I think that what it started, that mind, what's the word? The thought process of this needs to change and we maybe need to do something new is people just talking to me and saying, hey, why don't we have this? Or what can we do to change this? Sure. But maybe I'll have some more, but go ahead and share what you were thinking.
I think that was good. I think opinion is one, just public opinions. The opinion starts to grow. I think that's another point. I don't want to go on a rabbit trail, but sometimes, and whether it's pride or something else, sometimes we can be blind to our own faults, and it takes other people pointing them out to us for us to see it. And it can be in so many different ways. But I think the more that something is said, the more it allows us to kind of wake up to the issue at hand. Sometimes we think things are all good and someone else has a different perspective. It's kind of interesting when you bring someone else into your situation that has no biases and has a chance to kind of evaluate where you're at. And that's why counseling is so good, because they're not in your light. They're able to look at it from an outside point of view and be able to see things that are obvious to them, but to us, we're blind to it in a way. Yeah. So I think change, it's good when change needs to happen when you have good godly influences telling you that it does, because sometimes we're too blind to see it. But then also, change is good, period. Yeah. It allows people to adapt. It allows people to stay engaged. So I think that would be another staple of it. You can add more to this. I think the direction that I want to go with it is, once you recognize that change needs to happen, how do you rally the people under you or people around you to see your vision?
I think with that, you have to really show them the need for it. And I think it's hard not to get into like a ministry example.
Like specific, right, yeah.
But I think like for youth group, right? A change, obviously, I came in as the youth pastor, and the way that it's ran today is a lot different than it would ran a year and two ago. And I made the changes, and I kind of explained it along the way, right? We have, our name is Rooted now, and we have a logo. If you haven't noticed, look right here, Rooted, okay? And, when I brought that on, I didn't just say, okay, we have a new logo and we're going to pass by it. It's what it is. No, I took a whole sermon to explain what rooted even means and why we're doing it. And obviously
Right.
Colossians 2:6-7 and tells us all about that. And, I want them to, one, know Christ, and two, then to be rooted in him for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And it all starts now. It doesn't need to start when they're in their 30s or their 60s sitting in the pews at church. It can start now in youth group. And I think kind of rallying them under that idea and telling them the need through the Bible. But non-ministry focused, I think just putting yourself fully into it is another way to rally people. If they're seeing your heart is in it and they see that you're fully invested into this
right
project, ministry, whatever it may be, I think people gather around that more often. Because when they see somebody, they're starting this new ministry, but, they have 1,000 other things going on and they're just there because they need it, it can push people away. But when you have your whole heart into something, I think it helps with it. But go ahead, I don't want to talk too much.
That was a really good perspective. I think one of the biggest reasons for ministries that fail is a lack of passion. And I think a leader who is passionate about certain things, regardless of what it is able to gain a following that says, we will follow you because we know that you have interest and you're passionate about this. I think far too often we just go through the motions. Sure. It is a job to us, but we go through the motions. And if we're not showing passion, if we're not showing any drive or direction or just something that tells them that this is exciting to me and you should be excited about it. It's really tough to get others excited for things that you're not excited about yourself.
Oh, for
sure. It's really tough to put a face that says, I want you to be excited about this when I'm not showing that at all. So I think when you recognize that change needs to happen, it has to be something that you're so passionate about that others can see, or else it's never going to stick. So I think of so many times in, I'm thinking of TV show references, but I think of us as I guess my context and just my time of recognizing change, but I'm not passionate enough about it to really drive it home. And that's when it really doesn't come out the way that it should, because I didn't set the precedent of how important it was. Whereas if you set it up that way, you start showing them in scripture why this is an issue, why it's needed, and then you go for it from that angle and show the need like you were mentioning. It makes it go over a lot smoother because they can actually see that it has a purpose regardless of just change, period. So I don't know. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I think passion is something we lack in America here. I think we're so focused on, and I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but we see a lot of just people that are so focused on getting people into church, and they're focused on how to make this entertaining or this, but their passion for God and His Word fail. We see small churches, right? And you see a pastor up there on fire for the Lord because he has so much passion for what he's preaching about. And I think that's kind of what I fail all the time, and I'm sure you do too, because we're human beings. But when I have to be passionate about what I'm preaching, because if I'm not passionate about what I'm preaching to these 12 to 18-year-olds, they're for sure not going to be passionate about it. To try to tell a 12 to 18-year-old to go read your Bible, and I'm not reading my Bible, they're not going to do it. But if they see the passion in my life and seeing how the Bible is actually changing my life, and that I can show them that as an example, it showed my passion, and it shows them that they need to have a passion for Jesus, not for me, not to please me or to do good on earth here, but for their passion for the glory of Jesus Christ. And that's a whole rabbit trail down passion lane, but yeah, I think that's where it needs to start. You have to have a passion for the Lord.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a passion for the Lord, your ministries are going to fail. At least heavenly rewards way. So,
yeah.
But anyway, you have anything else you wanted to say?
I think it's something that I've been interested about. You know, you're always wanting to adapt your ministry and see different ways that you can impact people. And I think that's a big part. Change. You see so many people changing, and thinking that it's so great, but there's so much that goes before the change actually happening. And it starts with setting the vision. It starts with rallying people around you and then convincing them that this is a good thing to do.
Yeah.
And I think that before we go into, a change, we have to look at who surrounds us. And if this is really, I think it always goes back to, is this a preference or a conviction? If it's a preference and it's going to cause more trouble to do it, stay away from it. If it's conviction, no matter what else, if the Lord's telling you to do this, He's gonna be with you there on the other side. So
yeah, and I think this is where you get traditions, and this is where you get church traditions, and these church traditions hurt people, and they turn people away from the church. And I think if you're sitting here now and you're at a church that hasn't changed in 30 years, I think you need to think of something.
Yeah.
And I think when you see your church and you say, oh yeah, we've done this way and it's always worked, you need to change something. You're not perfect. Yeah. Nobody's perfect. Even the biggest church out there who's getting the most people every week, they got to change something eventually. Yeah. You have to adapt biblically to your herd. Okay. It's, analogy wise there.
Yeah. Jesus never changes. The message never changes, but the world definitely has. And the message
for sure
should.
Yeah.
So it's, yeah, it's a good point.
So, anything else you wanted to?
I don't think so. No, that was good insights. I appreciate that.
Yeah. We could talk more about that. We didn't really get into the fundamentals of it, but maybe people don't want to hear about that anyway. But let us know down below. Let us know down below. Comment down below anything you want us to talk about. You want more about all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes at church. Talk about it down there in the comments. Let us know.
We'd appreciate it. Yep.
But we're going to go ahead and move on into our top 5 blind rankings again. We enjoyed it last week. If you didn't check out episode 53, I would highly recommend it.
It was a good one.
Especially this one. So, had many people asking me what I said, and I'm not going to say it today because we're going to save that.
Top 5 Blind.
What we're going to do, top 5 fast food fries. Okay? I'm going to be given 5 fries. I'm going to have to rank them blindly. Brooks over here is going to have to take breakfast foods and rank them blindly in a top 5. So, who would like to go first?
You would.
So, I'm going to give you the foods first.
I will give you the fries.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Listen, as I was talking about earlier, man, I'm just down to talk about food anytime.
Have you eaten lunch? Today?
I
forgot. It's 10:30. 10:30. I forgot.
Dude, I'm like 5 hours past. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie. So I am a hungry man right now.
So I need to be careful which ones I give you. We might not be able to finish the podcast.
We're gonna take a break.
All right, let's go first. Okay. Chick-fil-A waffle fries.
Okay, so what we gotta ask first?
Yeah.
Are we allowing dipping sauces? Or are we going straight fries?
This is just fries. You can put any sauces afterwards.
Any sauces on it.
Yes, but
like, that's how I'm ranking them with the sauce.
Yeah, I guess.
But I'm fine with doing no sauce because it does influence.
Well, I didn't think about this.
I think we should do no sauces.
Okay, no sauce. Okay, no sauce.
if you're asking me, which you are, Chick-fil-A's waffle fries are a little overrated without the Chick-fil-A sauce.
Oh my goodness!
If I don't have Chick-fil-A sauce, we're sitting at a 4 right now.
Oh, you're kidding me. Well,
especially if I get the butt of the potato. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but that's not really. That's not.
But
waffle
I know what you said. When you get, let's all be real. When you go to Chick-fil-A, you have a good couple fries off the top. But once you get down below to what you can see, trash.
I can't believe
there's
this right
worse out there. So that's why I said number 4.
This has really blown my mind.
Pineapple last week, Chick-fil-A fries this week.
I guess we had a good run because we are definitely getting canceled for how low you're putting Chick-fil-A.
I think people agree. Without Chick-fil-A sauce, it's a bland fry.
I guess that's bold. Okay, next. Arby's curly fries.
Okay. See, this is where we're going because I don't need sauce for Arby's. We're sitting at number 2 because I'm holding out. I think we're holding out. If you don't put it on here, that's fine. But number 2, Arby's curly fries. They're just amazing.
I don't mind that ranking. Okay, let's go. Let's just go the staple. McDonald's fries.
Number one. Especially at 10:30. Lunch is always at 10:30 though.
Okay. I'll see.
Number 1 for sure. Now, McDonald's can have a terrible fry when it's not good. When it's not cooked fresh. When I get them at 10:30, they're fresh.
Okay. Wendy's.
See, this is where we're running into problems.
You don't know my last one.
That's the thing. We'll go 3.
Oh, okay.
Number 3.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Over Chick-fil-A, that's insane.
Over Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I'm without the sauce. With the Chick-fil-A sauce, number 2. Still not good as McDonald's, but Wendy's over Chick-fil-A.
Man. Okay.
Wendy's can put the salt on it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to agree with your number 5 because, I'm not a big fan. Burger King.
Yeah.
Not a big fan. I was hoping you'd put Wendy's at 5, and then it gets you a little bit, but still, that's Chick-fil-A was insane. That was insane.
Where would you put it?
That's number 2 for sure.
Okay. Understandable. I'm just without the sauce. It's nothing.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, the sauce
Faith without works is nothing, Brooks. Anyways.
All right.
Top 5 breakfast foods. Let's start out with just a hammer.
This is just so broad.
I'm just going basic.
Okay.
Basic.
All right.
I'm going with a hammer here.
Don't kill me here.
Chocolate chip pancakes.
Oh man. That's random.
I'm just going basic. It is random. Basic.
I was not expecting that at all. Thinking maybe some sort of pancakes because of our history. But
if you know, you know.
I don't know where you're going. I don't mind them, but like I let's go 4.
4.
I mean, I like
now.
them,
what do you mean?
I'm a little scared where we're going. If we're talking, I would much rather have bacon. I would much rather have eggs. I'd much rather have I'd rather have a plain pancake.
Oh my!
It's just not
pancake
practical.
Without chocolate chips or nothing either.
Oh, you feel sick after eating them.
Oh,
it's a dessert.
That's the good part.
4.
Okay.
4.
Wow.
I like they're good.
They're
good, but okay. Go ahead.
I was gonna hit you with it. Bacon. Where are you putting bacon?
That's got to be the GOAT breakfast food. Number 1. It's got to be.
That is.
Oh, finally, you're with me.
Number 1. It has to be.
It has to be.
Where the chocolate chip pancake? My heart hurts.
I can't believe
believe you put that at 4.
Where do you want me to put it?
At least 2.
Let's see the rest of your list, and then we can talk. I don't know what else you got.
Let's just give you eggs.
And this is just, I can have them the way I want them.
You can have them the way you want them.
Yeah, it's 2. Because omelet is like my go-to. I
Over
love omelets.
pancakes.
Yeah. But no, you said chocolate chip. Regular pancakes, we have a different thing here.
Okay. Oh my word.
Regular pancakes, we're going number 2.
For an ice cream guy, and then you get sick over chocolate chip pancake? You're telling me that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we got? We got 1, 2, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2,
Well,
4.
yeah, that's what you did. I'm trying to think here. Give me where you would put, and I'll leave it general. I won't do chocolate chips or whatever. Where are you putting oatmeal?
Not a huge fan. 5. I'm happy with that. Not a huge fan.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Put some chocolate chips in it.
Maybe. I don't disagree
good.
there. Maybe. Yeah.
Defeat the whole purpose of oatmeal.
Exactly. Not really breakfast at that point, but.
What?
Where
are you putting? Well, I guess you're putting it at 3.
Yeah.
Sausage, gravy, and biscuits. Sausage, biscuits,
man, I love my list.
How do you say it? Sausage, biscuits, and gravy?
Yeah.
That's what it's called? Yeah.
Sausage,
that's
gravy,
a good.
Yeah.
Should be at number
Come
4.
on, man. That was a legit. Number 4, that is. Yeah, go for it.
Bacon, number 1. Number 2, you have the chocolate chip pancakes. Then at number 3, you have the biscuits and gravy. Then at number 4, you have the eggs.
You're not a big eggs guy.
I like them. But when you're telling me someone brings it out, you have an eggs and you have a chocolate chip pancake, you're like, yeah, let me eat them eggs.
I'm telling you, if I get a chicken fajita omelet in front of me, come on.
That's lunch.
It's
okay.
better than
that
a midnight snack. It's trying to put me to sleep. I'm gone after I eat those pancakes. I'm gone. The day's over. Like, the day's over. I'm either in the bed or in the bathroom. Like, that's it. Like, that's it. Your day's done.
You must just have chocolate chip pancake just don't like you.
I guess they're good. I can't believe you trying to get this to number 2 on that list. That's crazy.
That's what it is.
I guess so. Agree to disagree.
Yeah. We don't do that often on here, but I guess today we're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
All right. We're still buds.
But anyway, guys, did you have anything else you wanted to say? Pancake hater?
You just have to make it specific. Pancakes are amazing.
So if you would have had pancakes, if you just had regular pancakes, you would put them at 2?
Probably. I don't know because now that's not in front of me. But, like, there's a good possibility I would have.
How about blueberry pancake?
I mean, again, it's just...
End the episode. Do you like waffled better than pancake?
Close call. I like them both.
But if you had to choose.
Probably waffles.
There might not be an episode 55.
We better just end the episode.
I'm just kidding. Waffle, it's either one for me.
It is.
The thing with waffle, you get those little buckets of syrup. Pancakes are so evenly distributed. It's a beauty.
Not really, because it falls off. The waffle, it keeps it.
Anyway, guys, we appreciate you guys listening. Let us know down below. Pancakes or waffles, or...
How would you rank those? Yeah,
how would you rank those? That's a better question.
Am I crazy?
Am I right or Brooke's right? Because I think I know where the majority of people are. I know where my wife will be. She'll be on my side for once. So, anyways, we appreciate you guys listening again, and we hope you guys have a good week. So, we'll see y'all next week.
See you all.